Reader's response are due every day. The only exception to this is if your student attends Read Live at 8 in the morning, and they know if they do, and there's only a few students who do that, then they don't have to do this on the days that they attend Read Live. But any day that there's school and your student is not attending Read Live in the morning, and Read Live's not for everybody, they should be reading for 30 minutes and completing a reader's response. This is how they get to their reader's response, and this is how you can check to see if they're completing their reader's response. They need to go to their main portal on the dashboard, just like this. They need to click on their Google Drive, and they need to type in up here. It should appear right here, but in case they haven't, they need to type in here the word reader's response. I have an incredible amount of reader's response, so I have to type in my first name. And mine actually is right here, so as it shows as an example. Now, what a reader's response is, it's like I said, the students need to read for 30 minutes. Every day they read for 30 minutes, and then they complete a 5-sentence response. Now, they're writing that they're going to type on this document that I pulled up. They'll each have their own that has their name instead of my name on it. They have a choice every day. They need to do one of these every day. Now they need to choose a different one every day. So for the first week, they had to choose any 5 of these they wanted. And then they can't repeat one until there's a new week. So for instance, if I wanted to do a connection today on Tuesday, I couldn't do another connection until next week. Same thing with all of them. Every day they need to complete a different one. This is also in Spanish. So some of your students have the Spanish, some of them don't. Then let's get down to the responses. What the response will look like is you'll have the date. I don't care how they do the date as long as it's clear, and that's the top thing. That's how I can tell when one response ends and another one begins. And then they have to put the title of the book that they read, and then they have to clearly identify which response they're doing. For instance, this says opinion, so I know that we did this opinion one here. And then the second response I did was a connection as a model. So I know that connection is done. Now, you're not allowed to repeat any within the same week. You have to, once you do one opinion on this week, you have to wait till the new week to do that one again. And then the responses are 5 sentences long, minimum. They can go more than 5 sentences, but it needs to be at least 5 sentences explaining this prompt with what they read. So for instance, I read the Graveyard Book, and I wrote my opinion of the book so far. Then I continued to read the Graveyard Book again, because the idea is that they will complete this reader's response, and then once they finish the book, after they've read the entire book, they'll take an AR quiz on it, which is for another grade, and it gives them points towards a reward. This is what your student is expected to do every morning. School in the building starts at 7:45. I ask the students to start at 8 o'clock, reading for 30 minutes, and then completing a reader's response. And then we don't sign on until our Zoom until 9 o'clock. It is imperative that your student does their best on this. This is reading every day is the only way to become a better reader. And we've missed so much school by not being in the building at the end of last year, and then so far this year, that they have to be reading every day for extended periods of time. So please make sure that your student does this, and have a good day.